it's me Ashley and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. Today guys, I'm going to talk you through my nightly skincare routine. Okay then, so yes, today I am going to talk you through my nightly skincare routine. I've just found that my skincare at the minute seems to be working quite well for me, and I know a few of you guys have actually asked about my skincare routine, so I thought it's a perfect opportunity to do a video. So I've actually already filmed some bits of me removing my makeup the other night, and I'm just going to show you the products and let you know step by step what I do on a night. My skincare routine can kind of vary a little bit sometimes, and I'll incorporate new products and things that I think sound like they'll work for my skin type. At the minute, I've been using what I've been using for a little while now, and I do seem to think that it's really working for me and my skin at the moment. So it might not work for everybody, but this is kind of what I use. My skin is pretty normal. It can get a little oily sometimes, but not crazy oily. It can get dry in patches, but that's more of a wintry thing, I think. It can be a little bit pory sometimes. I'd say it's probably normal to combination type of skin. I tend to get a couple of hormonal breakouts, but nothing crazy. So, you know, like I say, it's pretty standard skin, and this is the type of stuff that is working for me at the moment. So like I say, I'll talk you through each step that I do. Okay then, so the first thing is first, we need to remove our makeup. I tend to wear makeup most days, so the first step is always kind of getting rid of that. So to start with, I use eye makeup remover. Currently, I'm using this one from Nivea, which is kind of like an oily one that you shake up. It's not my favourite one. It's okay. I got it because it was on offer and they didn't really have the one that I usually use. So I've been using this one. I would say that it's a good eye makeup remover, but my favourite is the Simple Kind of Skin eye makeup remover, which I actually have on order at the minute in a Superdrug haul that will be coming soon. So with this, I just pop it on a cotton pad, which I bought from Primark. You'll see them very often in my Primark hauls. And basically, I just pop this on that cotton pad and wipe over my eyes. I kind of tend to hold it for a few seconds first, just to kind of let the product sink in a little, and then gently rub it around and under my eyelashes and things, just to try and remove all the product. Then what I tend to do is just flip the cotton pad over and then rub it around the rest of that side of my face, just to start breaking my makeup down, ready for the next step. And then of course I do the same with the other eye and the other side of my face. Okay, so that leads us into the next step. And the next step I usually use is a Micellar cleansing water. This one is my favourite from Garnier. It gets rid of the makeup really, really well. I think it's the oil-basedness obviously really helps with that. And it's for dry and sensitive skin, so it's not going to be harsh on your skin or anything. So when scrubbing your makeup off, you do want something that's a little bit gentle. So pretty much similar to the eye makeup remover, you shake the bottle to kind of get the product to mix together, and then I will pop that on the cotton pad, again from Primark. You know I love those. And I will just wipe that all over my face and my neck. This one is actually particularly good for getting rid of like super long staying makeup. It's the only thing that I have found that really helps me to get rid of the Maybelline Superstay lipsticks that I use. This one today is going to be a doozy to get rid of, I feel. But I really, really like these lipsticks. And this baby is the only thing I found that really, really helps to get it off. But they're fabulous lipsticks, and this is a fabulous cleanser, so yes. Okay, so the next step, like I say, that tends to get most of my makeup off. But what I will do next is I will wash my face. At the moment, the face wash that I'm using is the Elemis Superfood Facial Wash. And I use this most days. You just pop a little bit on my hand and then kind of work around my skin, and then I rinse it off with warm water. I really like this. It's a fantastic face wash, and it's like full of like superfood ingredients and all fabulous things for your skin. I really, really like this, and like I say, I use this most days, but I do tend to, on the occasional day, a couple of times a week, I will swap it out and I will use this one instead from the Superdrug Natural Radiant range. It is their Brightening Micro Polish, and it's kind of like an exfoliating face wash. It's got lots of like little beads in there. Blueberry seeds. I knew it was something. It's all natural ingredients. really environmentally friendly, and it works really, really nicely. So I really like this one. And like I said, I use that maybe twice a week, just changing it out from my Elemis one. Okay, the next step that I do, and again, not every day with this one, I will use the Naturally Radiant Glycolic Acid Toner. And again, I just pop a little bit of that on a cotton pad, again from Primark, and I just wipe that all over my face. I found this really, really good for kind of like reducing the look of blemishes and any kind of like marks on your skin. I just really, really like this. And again, it's not a product that I use every single day, but maybe every other day, something like that. Once I put this on, I do tend to just kind of leave my skin for a few minutes, kind of let that do its thing and kind of dry in or whatever it does, you know. So I will go away from the bathroom for a few minutes or so, and then I will come back to complete the rest of my skincare. Okay, the next thing that I will then use after being away for a few minutes, I will come in and I will use the Revolution Skincare 5% caffeine and hyaluronic acid solution for under my eyes. Now, I don't tend to use the serum dropper as a dropper. Instead, I kind of like use it as a roller for under my eyes, and I'll just roll the product under each eye, and then I will gently just pat that in and work it around my eyes. This one I really, really like. I tried to put it on the morning too. I just find it does kind of help brighten up those eyes a little bit. I don't always have the best sleep pattern, so my eyes can look a little tired sometimes, and this I genuinely do think helps. It's fantastic. Okay, the next step then, and it is another Revolution skincare product. It is their niacinamide and zinc solution. I really, really like this one. It's blemish and pore refining. I find that it is working really, really well for my skin, and I put this on most days. I will just put this around the areas that obviously I avoid the eye because we've got the other serum on my eye, and I will just pop it on my forehead. I'll drop a little bit and rub it in there. Then I'll pop one on the cheek and work it around that side of my face, and then around the other side. And again, I will kind of let that sink in. Once you put a serum on, you're supposed to leave that for at least 5 minutes before you put anything else on there. So I will just leave that to soak in. I'll go sort some of the bits and bobs out before I get to bed, and before I finish my skincare routine. So really, really like that. This one I do sometimes use on a morning too. And a couple of times a week, rather than using my niacinamide solution, I will use this Revolution Skincare 2% Salicylic Acid. This one kind of foams up on the skin a little bit as you're putting it on. I was a little put off by that at first, but I think that's just it doing its thing. Truthfully, I thought this was kind of working for me. And I'm going to keep using it, because I did find that it helped with like some hormonal breakouts and whatnot. However, I do feel like recently it's kind of filling my pores a little more. I think what salicylic acid's supposed to do, and I might be completely wrong, is it kind of gets into your pores and cleans out kind of the rubbish and oil that's in there, which is supposed to then leave the pores to close up and whatnot. I think, from what I've seen, that's what it's supposed to do. But I don't know if it's kind of just clearing out my pores a little bit and then other stuff's filling it. I don't know. I've avoided putting moisturiser on after this and just putting this on. Let me know if I'm using this wrong. Let me know if you've got any tips. That would be fantastic, because I do feel like it's a decent product. I'm just iffy about the results at the minute. It could just be my skin. It could just be the weather. It could just be, I don't know, my routine at the minute. Who knows? Okay, so when I do the salicylic acid, I don't do these next two steps. I just leave that on, but I only do that maybe like twice a week or so. Okay, so once the niacinamide and my eye serum have sunk in, like after 5 minutes or so, I will then start with my moisturizing routine. So at the minute I'm using this on my eyes. It is from Superdrug. It is from their vitamin E range, and it is their nourishing eye cream. I really, really like this. I just pop a bit under each eye and then gently pat it in to my eyes. I just think it's a really nice eye cream. It feels quite nourishing, but it doesn't feel like it sits too heavy on the skin. I just really, really like this one, and it's not a bad price either. Superdrug's Naturally Radiant range is really, really good. Well, I think most of Superdrug's skincare, to be honest, is fantastic. So yes, I like that one. And lastly then, I will finish with a moisturizing cream on my whole face. Currently, the one I'm using is Lacura Q10 from Aldi. So it's an anti-wrinkle cream, which, you know, maybe I'm in my early 30s, don't necessarily need that, but it's best to start somewhere. And I've heard so many good things about this cream. And it only costs, I think, around £1.50, something crazy like that. And it's just really nice. It's quite thick, but it doesn't go on feeling thick, if you know what I mean. You feel like it's doing its job without resting heavy on the face, which is very similar to my eye cream, I suppose, which is what I like from a moisturiser. So I've been using this a little while and I do like it. I can't say if it's helping with anti-wrinkles or stuff, but you know, I haven't had any crazy wrinkles yet, so maybe it is helping. But for like £1.50, it's fabulous. Absolutely amazing. So this is one I'm using at the minute. I've used a fair few different night creams, but like I said, this is one that's at the minute. And with the rest of my skincare, I do find like my face at the minute, using all these things is working for me. My blemishes have kind of like cut down. They're mostly like hormonal. I find that my pores are looking quite good most days. And yeah, just in general, it feels quite healthy. Why can't I say that? But like I say, I'm not an expert. This is just kind of the routine at the minute that I'm finding is working for me. It might not work for everybody. If you spotted something that I'm doing wrong, let me know. If you think there's any products that might actually be better than any of these for me, let me know. Let me know what you guys use as your skincare routine. That'll be fantastic. I'm always open to new tips and things. Or if you've got any like standout skincare products, drop me a comment, let me know. I'd be super interested to find out. So guys, that is today's video. I hope you've enjoyed. Like I say, it might not be for everybody, but hopefully you've picked something up or you've just enjoyed watching. If you have, then please do me a favour and hit that like button and give me a huge thumbs up. And if you could, it would be great if you could also subscribe, because I've got plenty of videos like this coming up and various things. So it'll be fantastic to have you here. So until my next video, thank you so much for watching and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.